What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with Tech Daily. So every year at CES, TVs are always a big focus, and this year was no exception. A lot of companies like to sort of show off, and that's exactly what LG did with their OLED Canyon, which was this big 92-foot long setup of screens you could walk through. But I think this year there was even more focus on the budget brands like TCL, for example, who added some impressive products to their lineup. TCL's biggest focus this year was QLED, announcing new X6, C6, and P5 models for international markets, and in the US, we'll be seeing a fresh 6 series with 4K HDR with Dolby Vision support and a new Roku TV voice remote. And if the remote isn't enough, you can also snag a new Roku Smart soundbar from TCL later this year. But if Roku isn't really your bag, TCL also plans to incorporate Google Assistant. And most importantly, TCL's price point is probably its best selling point, with many of its models starting at under $1,000. Hisense also had an impressive booth this year, featuring budget-friendly and top-of-the-line TVs with their new 75-inch 120Hz 4K UHD H10e on display. And long name aside, that beast also features quantum dots and Dolby Vision, along with presumably a very hefty price tag. But some of their more price-conscious models were also on display, including the H6 through H9 models that add an Android TV interface and Alexa and Google Home support, which seemed to sort of be the theme this year among a lot of different brands. As far as the big name players, LG of course had quite a lot to show off. One of the most impressive items, though, was a 65-inch flexible, rollable TV that's controlled by the press of a button. And the screen can even still be viewed even if it's only partly rolled out. I'm not sure how practical something like that is, but it's definitely pretty cool. One of the biggest upcoming changes to LG's product line this year will be the addition of the Thin IQ AI platform, which connects LG's TVs, speakers, air conditioners, and any other products to work seamlessly throughout your home. The products can communicate with one another, evolve over time, and learn your patterns and needs. While I originally thought that maybe Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant support might be more practical, I applaud LG's efforts in wanting to take things a step further. Samsung, of course, had a massive booth with various setups, showing off some TVs on easels for some reason, and how they really want people to have TVs on their fridges too. But what was most impressive from Samsung was their wall, the world's first modular micro LED 146-inch TV. It's essentially a TV that can transform into any size, with micrometer scale LEDs serving as their own source of light for insane brightness and color and detail and black levels. And while this probably won't be available at your local Best Buy anytime soon, it's still a really impressive proof of concept. And finally, Sony was back at it again with their Bravia OLED TVs of various sizes and series. And unfortunately, there wasn't really anything drastically new or even all that exciting on this end of the show floor compared to some other brands. Mostly, Sony just acknowledged that they made some upgrades in processors and acoustic surface technology for better sound, along with Amazon Echo and Google Home support. But honestly, I don't really have any complaints here. I think I said last year that Sony has surprisingly solid TVs across the board, and while they aren't pushing the limits like LG or Samsung, I would still easily pick up like an A8F model and probably be more than happy with that. So there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what TVs you're most excited for this year. Also, be sure to follow Tech Daily on Twitter and subscribe to the Tech Daily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.